Grammar in use, page 135. A. Choose the correct form of verbs and complete the sentence. First one, the captain as well as his team has come. I'll give you one more sentence and then show you the association. The minister along with his supporters is here. Now in the first sentence you can read it like this. The captain has come. So though captain and team both are there, the word has is associated with captain. In the second one, the minister is here along with his supporters. So though supporters is plural, we have used the word is, and is related to minister. So keep this in mind and underline it so that it becomes easy for you to identify and write. Here is the solution of the exercise. Neither Asha nor her friends were there. Now this were is in relation with friends. So neither of them are there and were there. The fourth one, neither Mahendra nor I am interested in the competition. Now the word am is associated or connected with I. So the nearest word at times, and sometimes it is the main word which takes the verb. Furniture is old. In this room is a phrase which is just added. So furniture in this room is old. Sixth one. Neither Mala nor I am interested in this content or even in this context. So here again I will take up the word am. 7. Either you or Suresh has my notebook. So because one thing either is there and the second thing Suresh is there, so has taken up next to Suresh. 8. My father along with his friends is here. Just like that minister, my father is here. Along with his friend is only a phrase part. Number 9. My colleagues and I are now tired. So see, colleagues as well as myself, and that is why are. Number 10. Now number 9, I'll just draw your attention once again. My colleagues and I. So the word uses and. So both are tired. And that is why you are taking the are and not anything else. Not am. 10th one. The salary of my friend has not come. So the salary has not come. And that is why salary has the single verb there has. The B part of this section in the grammar in use, correct the sentences if necessary. First one of my books is stolen. Because it is one and with that you are having is. Now most of the connected words have been underlined so you will understand. And while reading, put a stress on the underline so you can. And many times when you're reading and putting the stress and your ears find it pleasant, then it is correct. Second, the bunch of keys are lying on the table. Because it is bunch of keys and are is associated with keys. Are lying on the table. Neither you nor Suresh has new book. So it is Suresh has no new book. Yeah, that is why. Fourth one. Whose pair of shoes are brown? So the word are is taken with shoes. Fifth one. Each one of the girls has new ribbons. So whenever you have each and one, then in that case you are supposed to write singular verb. That is has new ribbons. 6. neither of the leaders are honest, meaning both of them are dishonest. Number 7. Either Harsha or you were present. So, both of it is again like the and. This one has taken or, and therefore you are taking were. 8. Every member in my family gets up early in the morning. This gets is in association with every, meaning each. 9th sentence. I think either you or your friends work here. So, it is either you or your friends work here. So, because it is friends, plural, you're taking a singular verb. 10th sentence. Krupa as well as Rupa has succeeded. Now, as well as. So, here you have, if you say Krupa and Rupa have succeeded, in place of as well, if you had written and, then have succeeded. But because it is as well as, we have written has. The C part of the grammar in use. Paragraph writing by filling the blanks, page 136. For several years, I have been collecting cures for common cold. They are, I'll stress, those are the underlined words. They are much easier to collect than stamps, rare coins or autographs of film stars. Collecting samples is difficult. One of the cures that puzzles me is standing on one's head. It is believed that the blood comes rushing down from the rest of the body into the head and goes to work on the cold which lies in the nose and throat. However, I must admit that neither my daughter nor my son has ever tried. Yes, standing on the head. Have ever tried it. None of my children want to follow in the mother's footsteps. They want to be different. The D part of it, fill in the blanks and complete the paragraph, page 136. Open your books to this so that you have a better feel. You can also note it down in your textbook. A number of people are operated upon daily, and a majority of the operations are successful. Surgical instruments are sterilized. Microbes are not allowed to come near the wound. Many difficult operations are performed. Blindness can be cured in some cases. Apart from the defective cornea is removed and a portion of the cornea of a dead person is stitched in its place. The eyes of a famous American gangster were donated by him before execution, before he was hanged. When he died, his eyes were removed and rushed to the hospital where a patient was waiting. The cornea of the dead criminal was sewed onto the eyeballs of the patient. The operation was successful and the patient was sewed onto that means the cornea was sewed onto the eyeball. The operation was successful and the patient could see again. The message is, donate your eyes and convince others to do so. You find there is one advertisement where Aishwarya Rai has promised to donate her eyes. And you find quite a few celebrities have done so. Because after death, you find the body is going to be of no use to oneself. So why not give those organs to someone who is still living and needs them? So that is why donation. Some people donate the whole body. It goes to the medical college. Writing section. Write a short paragraph on Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. I hope you remember him. Here is the paragraph for you. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan was born in Tirutani near Madras on September 5, 1888. 1 year after Helen Keller got the teacher. He belonged to a poor Brahmin family. He graduated from Madras Christian College. So, poverty is not a barrier to education. People can study in spite of poverty. Professionally, he was a teacher and taught philosophy at Madras, Mysore and Calcutta universities. You may use the modern names for these. He was also a professor at Oxford in the year 1936. Later, he was ambassador to the USSR. Now this country has been broken up. That is it is Union Soviet Socialist Republic in the year 1949. He became Vice President of India in the year 1962. It is the same year when China had attacked India, the first war of after India's independence. He has many books to his credit, of which Hindu Way of Life, Indian Philosophy, and the Eastern Religion and the Thought are famous. Dr. Radhakrishnan's birthday, that is 5th September, is celebrated as Teachers' Day. Dr. Radhakrishnan left for heavenly abode, that means he died, in the year 1975. Now 1975 also is known as a Women's Lib Year. I hope you have understood that paragraph. The B part of it, the teacher I always remember. Life is a journey and many people come in our contact, but our sweet and sour memories are associated with our teachers. Few of them leave a sharp impression that we can never delete from our lives. The teacher whom I will always remember, was my English teacher. Today, I strongly feel that I am indebted to her for creating a passion in me to read, to be soft-spoken, to keep calm, to be a good listener, and plan out the day and execute the task methodically. At that point, I used to think, what a waste of time. One more thing was, she disliked litters lying about. She made us pick them, and she too did the same. Why does everyone advise? In spite of such feelings, our entire class enjoyed her lectures, which had so many anecdotes related to lessons that we remembered our texts so well and felt like reading them over and over again. She was good at singing, and through songs we learned figure of speech. She knew the students' love for movies, and many movies were connected with the learning and to analyze the message and morals of the movies that we had seen. My God, what a person and what personality! She was responsible to shape us and prepare us to meet the challenges of day-to-day life. I am sure you too would have liked to have studied under her. I love my English teacher. Thank you. I hope I have written, or rather this is something your expression of thoughts have been done here. The meaning of anecdotes, which has been already mentioned previously, it is second paragraph, fourth line, first word. It means true life stories. If the lessons have just to be read, without any game, without some connection with the outside world, day-to-day world, they become boring. So they have to always connect day-to-day things along with the lesson. You remember them better.